CycleRight project partners visit a study tour in Liepāja. CycleRight is an Interreg Europe project focused on improving cycling policies, with an emphasis on climate neutrality, accessibility, and safety. Latvian representatives introduced partners from 11 countries to Liepāja's ambitious goals for climate resilience and sustainable mobility. A key element of connectivity is also the long-distance cycling routes, such as Iron Curtain Trail and greenways for non-motorized transport. Mobility experts welcomed the opportunity to experience Liepāja's achievements firsthand by cycling through the city.
During the study tours, I enjoyed the parts where we cycled in Liepāja and Karosta, because then you have a practical experience about the infrastructure. I really liked Karosta, to cycle around this green city and see the people there on the streets was a very good experience. And again, it's very cyclable. You could really follow the cycling lanes and it's separated from cars mostly. There is really a long network and this is based on a very simple principle to make space for the pedestrians and cyclists on a shared surface on the pavements.
Partners positively noted that every street reconstruction project in Liepāja also includes cycling infrastructure. At the same time, there is always room for improvement, and the CycleRight project is all about learning and exchanging expertise. Experts highlighted that paving stones are not always the best surface choice for cycling, and that the width of some cycling lanes could be improved.
I think it has a great potential to be friendly for cyclists. I think there is still a lot to be done, maybe not in terms of building a huge cycling infrastructure, but making the streets more friendly for cyclists. So on one side, teaching the drivers to respect the cyclists a bit more, and on the other side, letting cyclists use the road a bit more. Because what we saw during the few days was a lot of cycling on sidewalks, on the pavements. This is maybe okay when you're the first or fifth cyclist in the city, but when there are more and more cyclists, it's difficult to do it without disturbing the pedestrians.
During the study visit, the Latvian Greenways Association also presented existing and potential non-motorized transport routes that support both everyday mobility and tourism development.
Redzot, kā attīstās velo infrastruktūra, es redzu, ka šī ir vieta, brīnišķīga platforma, ko dot ģimenēm, bērniem, kur iet ar ratiņiem, ar riteņiem, slēpot, suņu pajūgs jūg. Un arī tā ir vieta, kur attīstīties uzņēmēju darbībā. Ja uzņēmējs dzīvo netālu no zaļā ceļa, kas ir sakots, tad viņam ir iespēja attīstīt savu uzņēmēju darbību, un tā ir laba augsne, laba platforma, laba vieta, kur augt viņiem, un kur arī priecēt mūsu iedzīvotājus un turistus.
Latvia is part of several long-distance cycling routes, and experts emphasized that Liepāja is an excellent stopover destination for cycle tourists.
Eurovelo 10 and 13 route across Liepāja has a huge potential for cycle tourists. I think the Latvian coast is very beautiful, and then Liepāja makes for a very nice stop where you can even stop for a few days and do some sightseeing.
A special part of the study tour was dedicated to Eurovelo 13, the Iron Curtain Trail, which was presented as a cultural route, highlighting its historical importance.
The Eurovelo 13 is the first and the only Eurovelo route which is a cultural route as well. And I always say, on this part you can ride in history, politics, culture and nature. And on this situation, history is very, very important. Here in Liepāja, the situation is in a very good condition. The biking path, all is signposted, and it is a model for other cities to do it in this way. It is possible, and 30 years ago, bicycle tourists are students and people with low money. But today we know that a bike tourist spends 35 euros a day without accommodation, and a car tourist only 10. So it is an economic effect, not only a ride in history and politics, but also economical, very important.
The Liepāja City Council recognizes the importance of sustainable mobility and remains committed to making the city even more suitable for cyclists and pedestrians.
Bicycle is becoming popular. Rental bicycle itself, and therefore the city also needs to provide more infrastructure for bicycle safety on the roads. Cycling infrastructure is very important for the city. but at the same time, also public transportation is very important for the city. Therefore, right now we are working out a specific plan which makes city life very integrated. As a city, we are considering and we are ready to negotiate opportunity to organize Velo City conference in city of Liepāja.